Most retirees look forward to retirement toys, dream homes, and big experiences. But some of these must-have purchases can end up being huge regrets. Today, we're going to talk about the 5 purchases retirees almost always regret and how to avoid buyer's remorse for good. Retirement should be about freedom, joy, and peace of mind, not stress and regret. But financial planners and retirees alike consistently report that certain big ticket purchases often don't deliver what people expect. And if you think this information might be helpful to you or somebody else, can you do me a big favor? Just hit that like and subscribe button so we can share it with as many people as possible. Thanks. Okay, let's dive into the top 5. And I'll give you a quick tip at the end of each so you can decide before you spend. Number 1's got to be boats and other dream toys. Retirees frequently list boats as purchases they wish they never made. They look great in photos, but insurance, dock fees, fuel, mooring, winterizing, maintenance add up really fast, often costing far more than the purchase price over time. So let me tell you what I do. And here's the tip on this one. I have a son-in-law that loves boating. So a couple of times a year, I rent a really nice boat for around $700 to $1,000 a day. Then we invite everyone with all the toys and go spend a day or two at the lake and return the boat. No storage, no insurance, no maintenance, no hassles. Rentals let you feel the commitment without spending thousands of dollars in upkeep. Well worth it and a far superior financial strategy in my opinion. So number 2, RVs and vacation toys. They're just like boats. RVs and other retirement toys can be more trouble than freedom. Between maintenance, storage, fuel, insurance, unexpected repairs, many retirees find the upkeep just wears them out rather than relaxing them. So here's the tip on this one. Do the 3-trip rule. If you love it after 3 times, it's worth considering. Otherwise, rent as needed or buy one for the summer on a good deal. Travel around the country and see the national parks and all the places that you've always wanted to see, then sell it for what you paid for it, or hopefully close to it. Make sure you buy used, and for a really good deal, buy in the winter months. Number 3, the dream retirement home. Retirees often think a big dream home is the ultimate reward for many years of hard work they put in. But large homes mean high taxes, high insurance costs, high utilities, lots of maintenance, and lots of yard work. A lot of retirees find themselves spending more just to keep up rather than to enjoy their time in retirement. So here's the tip on this one. Consider right-sizing or choosing a home closer to family, healthcare, and daily activities rather than purely luxury features. Look at the top states to retire to. You'll be surprised where your state ranks. Did you know Utah is 48th worst out of 50? I love Utah, but that's bad. I have a link to the article down in my description. Number 4, timeshares and lock-in vacation plans. Ugh, this one really hits home with me. Timeshares can seem like a smart way to guarantee vacation time, but they rarely pay off. Annual maintenance fees often rise, resale value is negligible at best, and flexibility is often limited. Many retirees end up stuck with weeks they never use. When my dad was around, we would go to one of his timeshares in Maui every few years. The beautiful hotel on the beach, we loved it there. It was great. Then as they got older, they didn't travel as much, and so we didn't go with them either. After he passed away in 2020, I was the executor of his estate. The timeshare fees alone were all the way up to $18,000 per year. And he had bought hundreds of thousands of dollars in points at their scammy sales presentations. Well, the family didn't want to keep paying that money for those points and fees and everything, so we let it go to foreclosure. And the timeshare and the points disappeared. They threatened to ruin my mom's credit, but who cares? She doesn't use credit and she pays cash for everything anyway, thanks to my dad's smart retirement. Avoid the timeshare scams. Also, choose travel freedom over fixed weeks. Booking vacations yearly lets you adapt to changing interests and health needs. Airbnb, VRBO have totally changed the game. Much cheaper and less hassle just to rent a place out for a week or two per year, and you can go wherever you want. This is what I do all the time. Number 5, supporting family financially. This one can be a little bit tricky. Helping adult children or grandchildren financially often feels good, but many retirees later regret doing it without clear boundaries, agreements, and plans. So money given freely can unintentionally create dependency or drain resources retirees need for their own future. And usually someone gets their feelings hurt when they find out that so-and-so got this much or so-and-so got that much and they didn't get anything. It doesn't seem fair to them, and it's not. Here's the tip. Set clear limits and expectations before giving. Consider structured gifts tied to goals. Some examples would be education, business plan milestones, plans to pay the money back, or loans instead of just open-ended spending and giving. Here's a bonus regret. AARP and financial advisors also flag impulse online purchases, luxury cars, and other items that look great in the moment, but they spent down the savings way too quickly. So here's the tip for this one. Wait 30 days before buying any big discretionary things. If it still matters, revisit it later. And never, I mean never fall for the exploding offer scams. This is what I mean by that. Exploding offer scams are when somebody comes to you with a deal that is so good that the offer and the timeline to buy it is going to turn off or explode by a certain time frame. So if somebody comes to you and says, if you don't buy this house or this car by 5 p.m. tomorrow afternoon, then the deal goes away. The deal is so good that you have to jump on it right away. If the deal is that good that it can't withstand the test of time, then it's not a good deal. I've always got myself in the most trouble when I fall for the exploding offer scams. I come home, I get all excited about something, and I don't really have time to think it through, and I just go ahead and buy it because they told me it was a good deal. I've almost always regretted those deals. So do yourself and your family a favor. If somebody comes to you with an exploding offer, just automatically say, sorry, I don't do exploding offers. Trust me. You'll thank me later. Spend wisely, retire happily. Retirement should be a time filled with meaning, not buyer's remorse. Some things sound great on paper, but cost more in stress, upkeep, and financial risk than they return in happiness. If you found this information helpful, do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button and comment on the big purchase that you're tempted by. Let's talk about it, whether it adds real value to your retirement or not. Run the idea by a trusted friend and see what they think. And if you like this video, I have one right here. Talks about how you can put your equity to work for you instead of being tied up in a too big for us house. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.